Okay, so this is the Hearth Witch's Compendium, Magical and Natural Living for Every Day by Anna Franklin. So this was a March 2017 release. I got it not so long after its release. Why do I have candle wax on this? Anyway, yeah, so not as much post-its as I usually do for information kind of books. But yeah, I know, like, I could have gotten the ebook version of this, but I wanted to see the physical version of this. So, there's more than 200 food and drink recipes, more than 100 bath and beauty, more than 35 home goods recipes, nearly 200 essential oil blends and home remedies, plus magical wisdom and practical tips. So, it's a big book, over 500 pages. Like, to me, she could have saved a few pages by putting two or three of the recipes on the same page. See if I can find any that I'm talking about. Sorry for the pause. Make another. Okay, while I'm looking for that, she has like these random, like almost recipe index cards for you to write. To me, she could have saved some space and like just left that out and continued on. But yeah, I know, like, you'll see, like, this is for curds, and then it goes on to the next section of fruit cheeses. Like, it's a nice addition to, other than having blank space. So there is that. Okay, yeah, so like for something like these, like the blends, she could have like at least like adjusted and have like a table of 4, like adjusted so she could save a few pages. Like, some people may like this setup, some people may not, but like to me, she could have saved a few pages by doing that. She has tables, which, like, to me, she should could also have saved, but a little bit of page width. But that's just me. I'm not the decision. Obviously, I haven't made the final decisions. Yeah, see, with this, yeah, even though it's a new section, she could have adjusted, like, the font and moved this over to here. Yeah, and for instance, cold sores. These are 2 different sections, because after you go to the next page, it's a new section. She could have adjusted the font and moved, like, this over to the bottom part. And could have saved a few pages. Like, it's good information, it's a lot of information, but she could have saved a few pages just by moving, like, 1 or 2 recipes over and just adjusting the font a little bit, like by 0.5 or something, and been able to save a few pages, because like with, like, not including the index and the select bibliography, and minus because she does have a few pages where it's just these, like, index card type things. Because, like, not everybody is the type of person to write in a book. So, like, minus all that, you're looking at 482 pages. Minus the index bibliography and those Appendix 5 Your Recipe pages. You're looking at 482 pages of, like, information, which she could have likely saved, like, at least 5 pages just by adjusting a little. But yeah, like, to me, I'm not huge on the index recipe cards, which are those again. So, but to me, obviously I found at least a few recipes that I liked. So, it's good information, like tables and everything, and what you could use, and how to do these, the proper setup and everything. So, yeah, like, to me it has its pros and cons, but it is informative, a lot of stuff. Yeah. So she really put a lot of, like, I guess, research and all this other stuff into this book, because it's one, like, huge book of this stuff, which you could likely find randomly in other books. But yeah, she just put a real focus on, let's put it all into one type of book. So, yeah. So, the Hearth Witches Compendium by Anna Franklin. And happy readings!